Hello guys and welcome. I'm going to be recording a GT3 race today, right before the patch 1.6 that we are expecting. That will change pretty much a lot of things in Automobilista too, so this can be a little bit of a time capsule so that we can compare things before and after the patch. Today I'm going to be showing off some of the settings for a really nice offline race, starting with the tire wear ×3 so that we have a lot more tire wear during the race and maybe pit strategy might come into place. This will be my first attempt at this race, so I'm not even sure if there will be the need for a pit stop or not. Maybe not, but I'll be looking into the tires. And so these are the settings with max damage, full damage, mechanical failures, everything as realistic as possible. So display is more of a personal thing. We are off for the graphics settings if you want to have a similar experience to me. So these are some pretty quick settings that I'm showing. You guys can pause the video and check them out later. I'm not going to waste too much time here. These are the visual settings. Gameplay already showed. The camera FOV will be personal. This is very important. The legacy head movement, so this will stop the movement from the head. And these are just some quick force feedback settings, some quick settings overall. So now for the important settings for the race. These are going to be my weather slots. Maybe I'll go with medium cloud here, light cloud, and I might start with a little bit of haze or fog, messing up with the weather. So sync to the race with the weather progression, so hopefully we will go through all these weather changes during this race, and this race will be 40 minutes, otherwise each slot would last 1 hour, and we'll have accelerated time progression, so we should be able to race almost until it is night. I'll try it like this and let's see how things pan out. As I said, this is the first time I'm going to be doing this race, so we have GT3 and GT4 classes, and here on the grid we have a little bit more GT3 of the faster class for a bit more of a challenge, and the AI is maxed out, maximum skill level and maximum aggression, so this should be fun. We also are going to be using the speed limit that is on the SRO rules from the GT World Challenge in America. I just downloaded the PDF and checked out the pit speed limit there. Maybe I'll put the drive-through on, even though it's a little bit less forgiving and usually you lose a lot more time. I think this is all for the settings, and the race will be in the inner loop section of Watkins Glen. So let's see how things pan out. I'm not even going to do any qualifying or practice session. Let's just jump straight up into the race. That's what I usually think most people want to do when playing Automobilista 2. And as you can see, every configuration, every setting is very easy to access. The only criticism I would have with this UI is not having an ability to save certain setting patterns and to load them.
The track temp is 25 Celsius. The air temp is 39 minutes. Radio check. The track temp is 25 Celsius. The air temp is 39 minutes. Pit window opens after 1 minute. P18.
So everything is set up. Let's check out the force feedback. I'm not sure if I should have a tiny bit more. I'm always fiddling a little bit with that. Hopefully this setup will work. Not sure if I could get away with a little bit less radiator opening. Hopefully this will work just fine.
Okay, Carlos, nice and neat, stay out of trouble.
I really enjoy doing the full formation lap here in AMS too, because sometimes it's like a warm-up for me regarding my senses, physical, and of course getting the feeling for the pedals when pressing them a little bit less harshly, or in a little bit of a less racy situation. I don't have any telemetry tools displaying the inputs right now. Here I have in this HUD, but if I go for an immersive HUD or no HUD at all, you guys can see my inputs with the sim hub thing there on the corner, but I don't have it here. And so I need to get a little bit of a feeling for what I'm doing with the pedals. At the same time, it looks really nice to just go a little bit over the track and actually take a good look at the track. Sometimes, if you are not used to a track that well, sometimes going over it really slowly will help you. Especially to know where to place the car and look at the lines that you want to do. I'm curious about the tire temperature, the brake temperature. The brakes on the rear part of the car seem to be not warming up at all, but maybe that's because I'm not actually driving the car hard enough, and later on, with the tire temperatures going up, the brakes will stay warmer. I also need to be careful with the engine temperature and everything. I should check here for the setup for the pit stop, because there will be a pit stop and I only have half fuel. I think I'm going to go for a smaller user interface right now,
Matty is now in the lead.
so that I still have the arrows indicating the cars around me, but I don't have too much stuff on the screen right now. Maybe later on I'll just turn off the HUD for a bit for a more immersive experience. Wish me luck, guys.
Go.
Car right. Right side.
So at the first lap I
Still
do
too
take
wide. Right side.
a bit of liberty
He's still there.
Still there.
with some openings, but
Still there.
I
Right
shouldn't
side.
push too hard. The AI is also a bit defensive on the first
Still
lap,
there.
just to avoid any big accidents.
Still there. Clear right.
We're clear.
Nice stop, mate. Well done.
Car
Hold
on your left.
Hold your line.
Still left.
Still clear left.
You're clear. Right side.
Right. Right side's clear.
Clear.
This BMW was a bit scary. I thought I was going to have a little bit of contact there, and because I have full
Wide
damage,
side. Left side.
Clear left.
stuff like this
One on
can
your
happen. Let's see if I have suspension
Still
damage.
there.
Still there.
No, I only have
He's still there.
4 points of aerodynamic damage.
Clear left.
You're clear. One length behind.
I got to start to focus on my lines and doing some pretty nice laps.
2 lengths behind.
Otherwise I'll start falling back.
Okay, Carlos. Ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. Loving this, mate. This is perfect. V12.
I know I'm way faster than the AI in this section, so I'm going to try to use that
All
Right.
right.
for my advantage.
You're on the left.
Whoa.
3
On your
wide.
right.
There was a huge accident there.
Well done. Good pass. Sector 1 time is good.
Just 2 lengths back.
I just barely escaped that.
1 length back. lengths back.
But because I'll have to repair a little bit of the aerodynamic damage,
Half length behind.
I think I'll be just
One
trying
length back.
to take any advantage I can to win the
2 lengths
race.
behind.
Just ignore him, he'll go away.
Watch your mirrors. 1 length behind. Half length back. 1 length back. 2 lengths back.
I hope you guys don't mind the construction sounds that I have in the background.
Exactly what we came here for. E5, sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Can see 2 cars fighting way ahead of me. I forgot which position am I.
36 minutes to go. Pit window opens after 1 minute. Car looks fine, no significant damage. Should be about 17 minutes of fuel left. 3 litres per lap. It looks like we'll need to add 37 litres to get to the end of the race. The pit window is now open. We're not seeing any significant tyre wear. Your tyre temps are good. Your brake temperatures are fine, mate. The gap ahead is now 3.6 seconds.
This for sure doesn't look like 3.6 seconds, but maybe it is. And the fuel estimations sometimes are quite low here in AMS2. I've tried to do some long races online, and when I go
Sector 2 time is good.
for a long race, an endurance race, I always need to practice that race online at least 1 or 2 times, otherwise my fuel calculations might be wrong. I might have way too much fuel or way too little fuel. Usually it's like 1 or 2 laps too much or 1 or 2 laps missing. And some races will not allow refueling in the pits.
Car ahead has just done at 146.3. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 1 time's okay.
I think it was the BMW that lost control.
Okay, Carlos, you're reeling. Campos in. The gap is now 2.2 seconds.
.2 seconds now. It seems I'm getting closer to him.
See a minor wear on your left rear.
Maybe I'll need to increase the traction control because of the tire wear. Be really careful with that wall.
This is brilliant. Keep it up. E4. That's the fastest lap. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace.
I think I can see the weather starting to change and the sun getting closer to sunset. Sometimes I end up not talking too much when I start to focus a bit more. If I want to focus really hard, I start to be a bit more careful where I do speak and where I'm thinking, where my thoughts go and where I'm looking on track.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Usually when I'm talking, I can never perform as well as if I'm not talking as much. Like, I'm thinking about many things related to the car behavior and the evolution and the dynamics of the race.
Sector 1 time is good.
Oh, I was surprised that was not a track limit warning. Wow. That was a bit slidey, yeah. I went into that corner with a little bit too much speed. To be fair, I've seen cars slide like that in real life when watching GT3 races. In the circuit of Portimão, near where I live.
Sector 2 time is okay. The gap to B6 in front is now 0.7.
So that means I'm P7 right now. From P18 to P7, so I gained 11 positions, not too bad.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Wow, this is going to be a track limit warning. Maybe it wasn't. I just had lost control of the car.
Okay, Carlos, you've got the car
Left side.
He's still there.
Still left.
Clear left.
You are clear.
Good pass, well done. Your left side tyres are carrying minor wear.
Sometimes I do miss having the delta bar in the top of the screen in the middle, just because it helps me judge my performances and see how my lines are working and compare them to my last lap, stuff like that.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Is 2 lengths back.
It seems I have a tiny bit too much fuel. But you can never be too careful, right?
Sector 2 time is okay. The gap behind is now 0.6. Great stuff. Keep it coming, mate. P3. Quickest at the moment.
1 length behind.
Oh, I'm actually P3 already. Oh, that was probably because of that other accident. So, those two guys are P1 and P2 fighting.
The gap to Unon behind is now 1.1 seconds.
And looking at the race. Right now we are approaching the 15-minute mark of the race, so
Sector 2 time is good.
it looks like I can do 40 minutes on these tires even with tire wear times 3. The thread will be by the end of it, but the tires will still be in working condition. Let's see.
That one was at 145.7. The guy behind has just done a 145.9.
I'm starting to feel too hot and I need to take the jacket off. No jacket now, I was feeling too hot. I had to take the jacket off, I was feeling way too hot from the first feedback. I should turn on the lights as well.
The gap behind is now 1.7.
That part of the track is a bit dangerous. If you step on it with the rear tire on acceleration out of the corner, you can spin the car quite easily there.
Your front tires, your left rear shows significant wear.
Ask me how I know. Now to catch these guys it's going to be a bit more difficult because I'm getting the tires worn out and I shouldn't have as much grip as in the beginning of the race. And looking at the rear left, I'm curious if the rear left will survive.
We match your race pace. Your last lap time was at 145.6. You're a second down in sector 3.
I need to take a look at the fuel and start to think about the pit stop. I'm approaching the middle of the race. Somehow I want to enjoy clean air as much as possible.
Estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
I'm afraid that after pitting I'll be closer to the back of the pack again.
Sector 2 time is quick. into P5. Ahead is increasing. It's now 1.5. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. We're setting the pace. You've just done a 145.4.
The sunset is looking really beautiful, and the lighting as well. I'm surprised that I haven't catched these cars in front yet.
Sector 1's quick.
Our left.
Side. Clear left.
You're clear.
Well done, Carlos. Good pass. Nice
2 lengths behind.
Whoa, whoa. I'm not surprised to see the McLaren and the BMW in front. These seem to be the GT3 cars that perform best here.
Quick. Very little fuel left. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
I think this is still one lap too early to go to the pits.
Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way round.
At least one more.
Front is now 1.2 seconds. We're quickest right now. You've just done a 145.5. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
So this is an interesting behavior from the AI. The AI car in front is blinking his lights into the slower class cars because they might have blue flags, so they will let him overtake them quite easily.
This is good. Keep banging out them lap times. 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left. Okay, Carlos. We're halfway home.
One left.
Last car ahead. Left side.
And I was actually able to
Still
overtake
there, left
On
P1.
the right.
Left side.
Left side.
Whoa, whoa.
Clear car left.
This guy is
Still there.
aggressive.
Clear left.
Okay, clear.
I thought I had overtaken P1, but we both overtook the GT4 car. It seems like this
Left.
car
Left.
even got more aggressive now that we have the traffic
Car left.
from the slower class cars.
You're clear.
We're running on fumes, mate. Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you. 2 liters left.
This is good advice, that these cars, because they are fighting, they might not see me.
Wide right side.
Still
Right.
there. Still there.
Still right.
Clear right.
This is getting
Clear.
too dangerous, man.
Car left. Clear left. Watch your speed. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P.
Why is this guy going so
behind
slow?
Matty.
Okay, he's going to be stopping there. I think I should change something here. But I'll try to keep the tires. And so they are repairing the aerodynamic damage? Okay.
Go, go, go.
So now I can get back to my fight with P1 for the lead of this race, just as we get out of the pits.
There's traffic behind. Take care. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
Careful with the line, sometimes
The guy in front is...
that line
Carlos.
can get me a penalty. Seems like he also put fuel, but maybe he put a bit
Left
more
side.
fuel,
Left.
because I'm just so much
You're
faster.
clear.
All right, Carlos. You're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position.
He's on your right.
It was so strange overtaking the supposed P1 guy so easily after getting out of the pits. But the reality of it is that I'm not in actually P1 right now because there are 8 cars, or I mean 7 cars in front of me. Maybe they didn't go to the pits yet,
2 lengths back.
or maybe they're doing a different pit strategy.
You've got cold front tyres.
Is 2 lengths back.
I believe he put more fuel. That's the only reason, because I even had a little bit of repair on
1
the
length behind.
aerodynamic
Still
from
there.
the front bumper
Hold your nerve, just
Still
keep
there.
it smooth.
on
No
my
mistakes.
splitter.
Watch your mirrors.
Car right. Right side's clear.
1 length back.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Still there.
I think I'm going to have to
2
defend.
lengths behind.
Right side. You're in
1
the
right.
3 wide.
I got
On your
damage
left.
again. And a lot of damage
You're
right now.
Damage.
14
Half
points of
length behind.
damage and 6 points of damage on
1
the
length back.
left suspension.
Still there. Half length
This
back.
guy is really pressuring
Trying to
me.
distract your car left.
Well, and he's
Still
succeeding
half back.
at distracting me.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Like, the guy was flashing lights behind me while I was trying to figure out how to overtake the GT4 car.
Is 2 lengths back.
Gunon is pitting from
1
P.
length behind.
You should come out a little way behind you.
Half length back.
Gunon is pitting. 15 minutes remaining. For your car right. Clear right. Brio is now in the
There's
lead.
no way.
Still there. Is looking.
Clear right.
I went wide.
Okay, Carlos. It's starting to drizzle. Don't give up. Keep him under pressure.
I have damage and now the weather is changing, I forgot.
Air temp's falling. It's now 16 Celsius. There's a car leaving the pits. That lap time was 147.6. Sector 3 is 1.1 off the pace. The track temperature's falling. It's now 23 Celsius.
I think I should increase a little bit the ABS, probably, because of the rain. Well, it's not rain, it's just a little bit of drizzle, but the grip levels should be going down a bit. And probably the track might get damp closer to the end of the race.
Tire temperatures are good. The gap to Gunon ahead is now 0.6. Air temperature's falling. It's now 13 Celsius. The gap to Gunon behind is now 1.0.
I'm getting worried that I might not be able to beat this guy in front. I was just too careless coming out of the pits to overtake that GT4 car on the next lap. I should have went for
lengths
a
back.
more defensive line.
1 length behind.
I tried to carry
Half
as much
length
speed
behind.
as possible, but
Left side.
He's still there. Clear left.
All clear.
if I had just
It's 2
had a
lengths back.
decent
Fastest lap
defense.
for Farfus, 145.1. P6, air temperature's decreasing. It's now 11 Celsius. That
One length back.
46.8. The track temperature is
lengths
decreasing.
behind.
It's now 17 Celsius.
Can that guy be gaining this much pace?
Okay, Carlos. Don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. Sector 1 time's okay. Air temperature's falling.
One
It's
length
now
behind.
9 Celsius.
Whoa,
2 lengths back. Still there. One length back.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
maybe I did something wrong with the pit stop.
Watch your
Getting
mirrors.
harder. Car right.
One right.
Well,
Hold your line. Right
the
side's
wrong
clear.
part
now.
was getting
Concentration.
damaged.
Make the bastard work for it.
One length behind.
I'm really surprised that I'm actually struggling
behind.
to beat the AI.
Watch your mirrors.
Whoa, whoa.
Car left.
Rear corner.
Clear
Left side.
Air temp's falling. It's now 7 Celsius.
It's actually getting cold. The car is starting to slide a lot. Maybe this is it. I thought I had the race in the bag.
Okay, Carlos. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Stick to the plan. Don't be intimidated here.
One length back. Still there. 2 lengths back. 1 length back.
Whoa.
Right. Clear right.
Ah, I'm sliding so much.
The leader, Prio, is pitting.
Well, I think this ends the race for me. The AI seemed to be...
Suspension's completely knackered. There's nothing we can do there. P8, and there's the finish. Good result, mate. Well done. Bouchard is now leading.
The AI cars don't seem to be affected by the rain. This is one of the things that I've complained a bit. Well, here in the interface it does show that the AI car is driving a bit weird. But the level of control and just the speed, I'm not able to carry this much speed anymore. Here I needed to go into second gear. Let's see. Now on the corner, let's see the corner where I just lost the car. Yeah, here he is accelerating, and it seems like he is accelerating without any problems, so the AI car seemed to have more grip than me when it starts raining, which kinda defeats the whole purpose of having the dynamic weather and the change into rain. Because right now I can't drive at these speeds. My car was starting to slide everywhere and I was losing lap time and speed everywhere. But these AI cars seem to be doing 145s without any trouble. So this is one of the things that I wish Razer found a way of fixing and that they could fix, because this for me completely breaks this race like this. I wish I could finish the race, but it's not possible to keep racing at the same level when my physics change and my grip changes completely, and the AI somehow seems to be able to do certain corners way faster than me for absolutely no reason. And I can't really keep doing the same lap times as them.
Watch your mirrors.
Come on, right side's clear.
Still there. Left rear corner.
Left side.
Our left.
Still there. Still there. Clear left.